Welcome to LatinPerDiem. Today we're looking at the opening sentences of Julius Caesar's De Bello Gallico. Caesar was born in 100 BC and died very famously on the Ides of March, March 15, 44 BC. This particular work was written in the 50s while he was campaigning in Gaul, far from the politics of Rome. Gallia est omnis divisa in partes tres, quarum unam incolunt Belgae, aliam Aquitani, tertiam qui ipsorum lingua Celtae, nostra Galli appellantur. He omnes lingua institutis legibus inter se differunt. Gallos ab Aquitanis garumna flumen, ab Belgis matrona, et sequana dividit. This may well be the most famous sentence in Western Lit, and this is because after students had learned the rudiments of Latin grammar, they would begin to read prose from Caesar primarily. Let's take a look. He begins with Gallia, the region of modern-day France, and he gives it then some modifiers. All of Gaul, divisa est, has been divided in partes tres into three parts. Here, in with the accusative carries the idea of distribution, a very common usage. Caesar then goes on to enumerate these parts. Quarum, this is, of course, the introduction of a relative clause, and this clause will end with appellantur. Thus you see the basic sentence, Gallia est omnis divisa in partes tres, is very simple. The sentence gains a small degree of complexity by the addition of this relative clause. There are three parts, he says, unam, aliam, and tertiam. Now, if you're not very familiar with Latin, you might expect instead of aliam, secundam. And that would not have been inappropriate for Caesar, and yet aliam is much more common. Now, of these three parts, in partes tres, one of them the Belgians inhabit, incolunt Belgae. The second one, Aquitani. Notice that the verb incolunt has been omitted. The third one, and now we omit the verb again, they inhabit, and now we have yet another subordination. The third one, they inhabit, who, ipsorum lingua Celtae, in their own language, are called Celts. Nostra lingua are called Gauls. Join us next time.